y'all, this is Spiritual Key back with another reading, and this is going to be an NBA Youngboy and a Jania reading. Jania is a Capricorn like myself, and NBA is a Libra. We're going to just tap in on how she feels about him, how he feels about her, and also I do want to touch a little bit on the Atlantic situation. I'm curious about what Atlantic is trying to do. Just being weird, like, y'all didn't support him in his music. It's not like y'all was paying for promotion or anything like that. It was really pretty much him doing everything, and y'all don't never helped him out by doing what y'all do with other artists on your label. But he's bringing y'all major income, and it's like you don't want to give an artist his music, but you're not trying to help him with his music. It's weird, and I'm glad he turned down that $25 million. Go independent, boo. That's exactly what you need to do. All right. So, how does Jania feel about NBA? Let's just see. Well, let's see how he feels about her first. How does NBA feel about Jania? How does NBA feel about Jania? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. We also have the Queen of Cups with the Six of Wands. Cups represents the water signs and zodiac sign and how we deal with things emotionally. Then we have Swords. Swords represents the air signs and zodiac signs, how we deal with things mentally. And then we have Staffs. Staffs or wands represent the fire signs and zodiac signs and how we deal with things in a passionate sense. I'm gonna say this. They're really good at co-parenting. But when I see the Three of Swords, now Three of Swords can represent a lot of things. It can represent heartache, feeling down emotionally, but it can also represent trying to heal and move on. But the thing is, did you move on or are you suppressing? Because sometimes people confuse forgiveness from suppressing those feelings and thinking that it's forgiveness, but you're really suppressing. And also, it also talks about having problems expressing. I do feel though he has problems expressing himself. He does good expressing himself in his music, but I feel like it's not good when it's face-to-face conversation or on a phone conversation. I think it was the song Lonely Child where he talked about he wants to see his son KC, but he can't seem to call Nene. And same thing with his mom. He said, Lord knows I need Sharonda. And she's like, stop telling people. Sharon said, stop, I always been there. I never went nowhere. Well, I don't know why he stop telling people that I'm not there. Because his fans get on her goddamn ass. And I feel like when he said about the scene, want to sing KC, but he can't call Nene and, you know, pretty much put the pride aside and just, let me pick it up. I feel like that's probably news to her. And that's when you get the phone call, you want to see your son? You can see your son anytime you want. Let's have this conversation. I do feel like when he says stuff in the music, that's how he's able to get it out without having a person interrupt him, without feeling judged or feeling like what he's saying is wrong, you know? And I feel like when he expresses it through his music, it helps open up a conversation. But the Queen of Cups is here, so he likes how she's independent in a sense. She took their situation and made lemons out of lemonade, I would say. And also, it's all about remembering the times that they had and how far they have come. And also, with the Queen of Cups, I just feel somebody that always, leads with their heart and not their head. I feel as though he knows that, because Jania, she said herself, like, he always telling me that they don't love me, they don't care about me. I'm like, no, they do. He was like, no, I'm trying to tell you. And I do feel as though he sees people using her as an opportunity, and he wants to protect her from that, but she's going to do what she want to do and make her own mistakes. But the money right here, she's bringing in money and avenue. So he sees her kind of self-made in a sense, her growth. Because who really would have thought, like, Jania would be Jania? Because usually when you see celebrities and they break up and stuff like that, and, the woman usually disappears, following's up, but, just taking pictures here and there, not really doing much. But with her, promoters are booking her. She's modeling clothes. She's getting deals. Like, I don't even think she's even active on her YouTube channel anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been checking. But I would say this. They have came a long way. They have came a long way with communication. Because I remember the back and forth. I remember those back and forth. What? I remember when she had first got pregnant, he was like, why you in the club? Barefooted, disgusting. That's so trifling. And she ain't nobody disgusting, bitch. I said, oh, my God. The way he be talking. Okay, so let's see how Jania feels about NBA. How does Jania feel about NBA? Okay, we have, oh, that's a little high up. Somewhat better. Okay, we have the Death card, the Four of Coins in reverse, the Judgment card, the Magician in reverse, and then the Emperor in reverse. Coins represent the earth signs and the zodiac sign, how grounded we are. Okay, so let me see. How How does he feel about her? Well, how does she feel about him now? I'm gonna say this. I feel as though when to make himself feel a little bit better, he buys things, and I'm sensing like money doesn't shouldn't buy you happiness. Money shouldn't make you happy. Um, but however, she wants him. I'm gonna say this. I feel like, ooh, I don't want to talk about finances though. I don't like getting in people's pockets like that. But I'm gonna just say this. I, put some money to the side just in case Atlanta try to do some bullshit. That's what I would say if they try to stop you from doing certain things. Cause they say that he don't own the rights to his songs, so I'm not sure if he owns zero rights to the songs. I don't know if he were to go out on tour and do those songs, would he even make money off of it? Because I think on tour, if those songs don't belong to you, you gotta cut in certain type. I don't know, bitch, y'all shit. So if it is true about the money thing and about how if you do somebody else's song on your tour, you have to pay. That has to come out of your pocket. And you have to pay that person the money. Like, so I'm just. But however, I see the judgment card and everything. She does see his spiritual awakening happening. And she likes how he is able to share his struggle in his music. But there's something here. The Magician's in reverse and the Emperor's in reverse. Because with the Judgment and the Magician, because Judgment, it can talk about not taking accountability. And also with the Magician and Emperor, somebody that abuses their power. And also, it can also represent somebody not standing up for themselves. Oh. Because she could be talking about she could be talking about the Atlanta situation, about what he's in, about how he's not able, how he's defenseless right now. He really can't do or say too much. So he's not really able to live in his truth and do what he wants to do. I mean, he does what he wants to do. Well, he's trying to release music for real, but I feel like they're trying to even like do stuff behind the scenes to the point to where his he really can't do as much. And he probably does cope by buying things. It's well, I mean, he's in the house bored as hell or house arrest, spending stuff on things to make him happy, like buying probably like planes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has a train set that he's building, doing something. But I'm trying to see, because does she feel as though he don't? Well, he stood up for her, but however, I do feel. Does she feel like he doesn't stand up for her when it comes? She probably feels like he doesn't stand up for her when it comes to Jasmine. That's a sticky situation. Let me see. Ooh, child, the battle of the baby mamas. How does Jania feel about Jazz? You know what? Matter of fact, what does NBA want Jazz and Jania to do? How does he feel about their relationship with each other? If they even have one. Or does he want them to have one? How does NBA feel about it? Okay, I have. Oh, okay. Okay, I have the Ace of Staffs in reverse, the Two of Staffs in reverse, the Five of Staffs, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then the Nine of Staffs. Oh, he be feeling stuck in the middle at times. It's like there's kind of like a not a right or wrong. He really wants everybody to, at least, because he does love all his kids. He does want all his kids to get together. And when they get to, arguing like that, it just makes everything more difficult. Especially when fan pages are being messy. Like, oh, he's still, oh. And they bring up old shit and they rehash old shit. Like, oh, remember when she liked this post? And they be making it seem like it literally just happened. And then, I can imagine them being in her DMs. That's why NBA still loves her. He'll always, and don't nobody want to hear that. Especially when she was probably pregnant and going through, and when she gave birth, she was probably going through postpartum. And then you having people in her head, or when she's pregnant, people telling her things, and you shouldn't be doing as a pregnant woman anyway. Her emotions gonna be everywhere and stuff. Like, yeah, there's times where he feels like sometimes if Virginia in the past has said some things, it's kind of like, now why would you do that? Now you put me in the weird space, and she has said before that they're like really best friends and they told her everything. So I remember she did tweet out, y'all got me in trouble. Okay, because he don't like when people do that internet games. He said it before. What's up, baby mama? Now he told her come pick up that baby. The baby be at the Airbnb. That's not funny. He shouldn't be doing stuff. How you gonna beg for the baby and then tell her come get him? Why would you do that? She was just playing. She was joking about needing your help for money and stuff. She was just playing. It was a little jokey. He didn't. He didn't like it. But however, he will protect them at all costs. With the Nine of Staffs, he will protect them no matter what. Once he fucks with you and you become his family, he gonna protect you. Now, I don't know what other baby mamas like that, but I feel as though he would protect his other baby mamas. But yeah, when they don't get it right or get on the same page, it causes a little chaos for him to the point to where he has to have his guard up now. Because he don't want to because Libras are people pleasers, Okay, they don't like it when people are hurt and upset. You know, they don't like to hurt people's feelings. Um, they're very much like, let me help you, and they're very sweet and nice. And Libras do get walked all over, to be honest. They do. They get walked. They get walked. They get treated like. I be feeling bad for Libras because people take y'all kindness for weakness and they treat y'all like shit. And a lot of y'all be really forgiving and y'all pay people back. Even people who don't deserve your energies, y'all do. And sometimes y'all don't know how to let go. Y'all really don't know how to let go at times. But when y'all do let go and y'all do move on, y'all move the fuck on. Okay? Ain't no coming back over here. Once y'all move on, that's it. And people gotta realize that, especially if you have a good Libra, keep them. Don't be doing them dirty. Capricorns too, because Capricorns are like the best loyal friends you will ever have. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about. I think I'll do another video for that, for NBA and Atlantic. Y'all just make another video for that. Thank you for watching.